Hi, my name is Michael Arenal from Ventura, California, and we're here at the Heavens to shape some boards for Glide Surf Co. This is a 9.4 trimmer model, and let's talk about it. So this is my trimmer model. We shaped a 9.4, this is a 9.4 and a 9.6 for stock boards for Glide. And this board is exciting to me because it gives you kind of different feelings in a longboard that I think a lot of people haven't experienced. As longboarding has kind of come back in popularity over the last few years, a lot of people have been introduced to it or reintroduced to it through nose riding, which is great. But this is kind of moving the feelings and sensations of longboarding in a new direction from nose riding. The last few years I've been really into what's known as gliders or big boards. And this I think is a little bit more of easier introduction into boards of that realm, where sometimes people might not want to ride an 11-footer, but this is just a great all-around board for a lot of conditions. And so a lot of people ask, well, they still want to nose ride. Oh, is it a nose rider or can you nose ride it? And I guess obviously, you can kind of do it if you want to, but that's not really the point. And I think one thing you'll find when you do hop on a board like this is that you tend to not even start thinking about nose riding anymore. Your mind is kind of going to different places because you're gaining speed and utilizing the wave in a lot different ways than you would typically on a nose rider. So it just kind of completely changes the type of surfing. Yeah, so for those that would be interested in riding something like this that kind of gets in a new realm outside of nose riding, it's a board that functions a lot of variety of waves, especially at this one's 9.4, say 9.6. It's going to feel a bit shorter or surf shorter than your 9.6 nose rider would with a wider nose, just because this nose is pulled in, it's got more curve in the outline. So it's going to ride a bit different than a nose rider would that's more parallel. Especially in waves like here in New Jersey, beach breaks that are quicker. Having the pulled in nose in combination with the square tail really makes us a good longboard for these types of waves. So I mean, at home in Ventura, I'll obviously ride it at the point breaks there, but I'll ride it a lot at the beach breaks, especially in summertime and everything. So yeah, just kind of a good all-around longboard that a lot of times if I don't really know what I want to surf or what exactly I'm doing, I'll just throw this in my van and it'll end up working most situations. So yeah, it's a fun board and hope you enjoy it. So as far as fins go for this model, this is actually one board that I will actually kind of change it up on. Usually I feel like you find a fin that you like and you kind of leave it. But I typically, if there's some swell, I typically will put a Green 04A in it from True Ames. Anywhere 9-inch to 9 3/4 is what they have, so one of those depending on your weight, and that fin will work fine in any conditions. The only thing I like to change sometimes is if the waves are smaller and you kind of want more traditional feel out of the board, I'll put something a little bit more stiffer and slightly closer to a pivot fin. So just kind of the stiffness gives it a nice pivot and whippiness and small surf that combines with the shape well. So yeah, I would just encourage you to just try different things and find out what makes sense.